Desk, organized by Sustainable and Renewable Energy Development Authority in cooperation with GIZ Bangladesh. I'm Fahmida Zahir, and it is my pleasure to be your host for this ceremony. Respected audience, on behalf of the organizers, I wish to extend our warm welcome and thanks to you all in this inauguration ceremony of National Solar Help Desk. SREDA is committed in its efforts to achieve the national target of renewable energy development. To realize this goal, SREDA has taken a number of initiatives, including issuing a guideline for development of rooftop solar and the net metering. The net metering guidelines enacted in 2018 has laid the foundation for implementing rooftop solar projects in industrial, commercial, and residential facilities with three-phase connection. Now, customers can transport surplus electricity after self-consumption to the national grid. The National Solar Help Desk will serve as a common platform to support the successful implementation of rooftop solar projects under net metering. Today, we have with us the Honorable State Minister for the Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, Mr. Nasrul Hamid MP, as the chief guest. He is virtually connected with us. Mr. M.D. Habibur Rahman, Secretary, Power Division. Mr. Satyajit Kamuka, Chairman, Secretary, Bangladesh Energy and Power Research Council, will join at 11 a.m. And Ms. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, German Embassy, also joined with us as a special guest. Now I would like to request Honorable Mr. M.D. Habibur Rahman, Secretary, Power Division, Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, to inaugurate the National Solar Help Desk.
So already secretary stand is present.
Yeah,
Now
in place. As
As
by
a
number
user of
of.
You will be recorded
Yes,
as a
give a pointer.
initial, initial user of the helpers.
Very good.
আমাদের চাকরি এখান থেকে নেমে যাবো সরি
Basic information. There we go.
Token number is 2, counter number 2.
That's the helpers.
I get the honor. We do it all together. We do it all together. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you can get in, sir. So initially we have only two.
Uh-huh.
Counter 2 and counter 1.
Yes.
What counter do you have? 3. You can start
Oh,
with
3.
Hi, so it's your first day at the counter here.
Yes, sir. So what kind of services you will be providing to those who will come to?
We are currently providing information about the rooftop solar as well as the net metering guidelines and the related policies. So questions you can ask about the
Not about energy grid and all this.
not yet, sir. We are planning to do it in the future.
Later.
Yes, sir.
And what have you done before? I mean, they just put you now on this counter.
no,
Do you
no,
feel
I've-
equipped?
No, I've been working here since February. So yeah,
So he knows.
formally it's now inaugurated.
So you studied the guidelines, you
Yes.
know them by heart?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wonderful.
So basically, initially we are starting it for the rooftop solar under net metering scheme.
Yeah.
But we hope that in the days to come, we will provide all the information of all renewable energy sources.
Yeah.
Initially, we are starting with this one. So with the finance, let's say we have already chalked out the case study. Let's say you want to set a 60 kilowatt peak. So you have provided the case study. How it will
Yeah.
cost? What are the materials you require?
Yes.
So you have calculated that you require 40 lakhs taka.
Yeah.
And how is the payback period? So all this information we have.
See, they can
So,
do it.
yes, yes. So,
Mhm.
okay.
So the English.
Yeah, I need to give this to my colleague Diva.
Okay.
She can.
So you give on to power secretary and it has the chairman.
Sir, I will give the.
Okay.
Let's go to the hall to watch the video.
Yeah.
I can leave.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
আমি সামনে আগে দিদি চেয়ারম্যান স্যার ঠিক আছে আমরা থেকে
না এটা ভালো করছে
এটা ভালো করছো না?
যেমন স্যার এটা মানে
হ্যাঁ
ইয়ে,
ধন্যবাদ আমি সামনে
Dear audience, now we will watch a short video on the National Solar Help Desk.
উন্নয়নের অগ্রযাত্রায় পুরো বিশ্বের জন্য উদাহরণ আজকের এই বাংলাদেশ। অর্থনৈতিক লক্ষ্যমাত্রা অর্জনের পাশাপাশি টেকসই উন্নয়ন এবং পরিবেশের ভারসাম্য রক্ষাতেও সচেষ্ট বাংলাদেশ সরকার। জলবায়ু পরিবর্তন ও বৈশ্বিক উষ্ণায়নের হার হ্রাসের জন্য সরকার নবায়নযোগ্য উৎস থেকে 10% বিদ্যুৎ উৎপাদনের লক্ষ্য নির্ধারণ করেছে। এই উদ্দেশ্যে টেকসই ও নবায়নযোগ্য জ্বালানি উন্নয়ন কর্তৃপক্ষ স্রেডা দেশব্যাপী রুফটপ সোলার ছড়িয়ে দেওয়ার পরিকল্পনা গ্রহণ করেছে। বাসগৃহ, শিল্প কারখানা বা বাণিজ্যিক ভবনের ছাদের উদ্বৃত্ত জায়গায় সোলার প্যানেল স্থাপন করে খুব সহজেই গ্রাহক নিজের প্রয়োজনীয় বিদ্যুতের একটি অংশ নিজেই উৎপাদন করতে পারবেন। 2018 সালে প্রণয়ন করা হয় নেট মিটারিং নির্দেশিকা। এই নীতিমালার অধীনে রুফটপ সোলার স্থাপন করে নিজ ব্যবহারের পর গ্রাহক অতিরিক্ত উৎপাদিত বিদ্যুৎ জাতীয় গ্রিডেও রপ্তানি করতে পারবেন। কমবে গ্রাহকের বিদ্যুৎ বিল, সাশ্রয় হবে প্রাকৃতিক সম্পদের। দেশব্যাপী নেট মিটারিং যুক্ত রুফটপ সোলার বিস্তারে সহায়তা করার জন্য সেটা স্থাপন করেছে ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্ক। আগ্রহী গ্রাহকের সকল প্রয়োজনীয় তথ্য, নির্দেশিকা ও আবেদনপত্র একসাথে পাওয়া যাবে এই প্ল্যাটফর্মে। জানা যাবে কারা নেট মিটারিং সুবিধা গ্রহণ করতে পারবে, রুফটপ সোলার সিস্টেম হতে উৎপাদিত সকল বিদ্যুৎকে গ্রিডে রপ্তানি করা যাবে, নেট মিটারিং পদ্ধতিতে রুফটপ সোলার সিস্টেম স্থাপনের সর্বোচ্চ সীমা কত, রুফটপ সোলার স্থাপনে আমার কেমন খরচ হবে, মানসম্পন্ন সোলার প্যানেল কোথায় পাবো। সরকারি বেসরকারি যে কোনো প্রতিষ্ঠান, গবেষক, বিনিয়োগকারী বা উদ্যোক্তার জন্য তথ্যের একক উৎস হিসেবে কাজ করবে ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্ক। ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্কের আওতাভুক্ত পরিষেবা ক্ষেত্রগুলি হচ্ছে রুফটপ সোলার সিস্টেম স্থাপনের প্রাথমিক সম্ভাব্যতা যাচাই, নেট মিটারিং এর জন্য আবেদন প্রক্রিয়া, রুফটপ সোলার প্রকল্পের জন্য ব্যবহৃত যন্ত্রাংশ সমূহের মান সহ প্রযুক্তিগত বিভিন্ন তথ্য, রুফটপ সোলার প্রকল্পের জন্য অর্থায়ন সুবিধা, প্রাসঙ্গিক নীতিমালা ও বিধিবিধান, নোটিশ ও প্রজ্ঞাপন এবং দেশব্যাপী রুফটপ সোলার স্থাপনের সর্বশেষ তথ্য।
সারা বাংলাদেশের নবায়নযোগ্য জ্বালানি প্রসারের জন্য শেখ হাসিনা সরকার বিভিন্ন উদ্যোগ নিয়েছে। তার মধ্যে একটি উদ্যোগ হলো নেট মিটারিং সিস্টেম। সেটা এই নেট মিটারিংকে প্রসার লাভ করানোর জন্য তারা ন্যাশনাল হেল্প ডেস্ক চালু করেছে। এই ন্যাশনাল হেল্প ডেস্কের মাধ্যমে বিশেষ করে যারা নেট মিটার লাগাবেন এবং উদ্যোক্তারা যারা আছেন তারা সহজেই বিভিন্ন তথ্য উপাত্ত পেতে পারে এবং এতে করে আমাদের এই নেট মিটারিং সিস্টেম বিশেষ করে নবায়নযোগ্য জ্বালানি ক্ষেত্রে বিশাল প্রসার লাভ করবে দেশব্যাপী।
নেট মিটারিং প্রযুক্তিতে রুফটপ সোলার সিস্টেম স্থাপনে আগ্রহী হলে বিস্তারিত তথ্যের জন্য ভিজিট করুন shd.sreda.gov.bd ওয়েবসাইট। কাঙ্ক্ষিত তথ্য ওয়েবসাইটে না পেলে ওয়েব পোর্টাল ব্যবহার করে সহজেই আপনি হেল্প ডেস্কের সাথে যোগাযোগ করতে পারবেন। এজন্য ওয়েব পোর্টালের অনলাইন অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট সিস্টেমের মাধ্যমে অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট নিন। শুরুতেই অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট বাটনে ক্লিক করুন এবং তারপর ক্লিক করুন সাইন আপ বাটনে। আপনার ও আপনার প্রতিষ্ঠানের প্রাসঙ্গিক তথ্য দিয়ে একটি ফর্ম পূরণ করুন। এরপর সাইন আপে ক্লিক করলেই আপনার রেজিস্ট্রেশন সম্পন্ন হবে। সাইন আপ সম্পন্ন হলে ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্ক থেকে আপনার SMS এর মাধ্যমে কনফার্মেশন দেওয়া হবে। এরপর মোবাইল নাম্বার দিয়ে লগ ইন করলেই আপনার মোবাইলে 6 ডিজিটের OTP কোড নাম্বার যাবে। 1 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাকে কোড নাম্বারটি লিখে সাবমিট করতে হবে। নিউ অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট পেজ থেকে নিউ অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্টে ক্লিক করে তারিখ, সময় ও সেবার ধরন নির্বাচন করুন। ভার্চুয়াল মাধ্যম, টেলিফোন বা সরাসরি সাক্ষাৎ পদ্ধতিতে সেবা গ্রহণ করা যাবে। ভার্চুয়াল পদ্ধতিতে জুম, গুগল মিট, মাইক্রোসফট টিমস বা গুগল ডুও যে কোনো একটি পদ্ধতি নির্বাচন করুন। এরপর কী ধরনের সেবা গ্রহণ করতে চান তা নির্বাচন করুন। প্রক্রিয়াটি সম্পন্ন হলে ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্ক থেকে আপনার SMS এর মাধ্যমে অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্টের সময় এবং তারিখ জানিয়ে 5 ডিজিটের টোকেন পাঠানো হবে। ভার্চুয়াল মিটিং এর ক্ষেত্রে মোবাইল SMS এবং ইমেলের মাধ্যমে সেবা গ্রহীতার কাছে মিটিং লিঙ্কটি পাঠানো হবে। যারা অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট নিয়ে সরাসরি সাক্ষাৎ নির্বাচন করেছেন তারা কনফার্মেশন SMS এর সময় অনুযায়ী সাক্ষাতের জন্য সোলার হেল্প ডেস্কে চলে আসবেন এবং কিওস্ক মেশিনে প্রি শিডিউল অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট লেখাটিতে ক্লিক করে 5 ডিজিটের টোকেন নাম্বার সাবমিট করবেন। সাবমিট হয়ে গেলে আপনি কিওস্ক মেশিন থেকে একটি টোকেন পাবেন। টোকেনটির সিরিয়াল নাম্বার ও সময় মনিটরে দেখানো হবে।
টোকেন নাম্বার W001, কাউন্টার নাম্বার 1।
নির্ধারিত সময় সেবা গ্রহণকারীকে হেল্প ডেস্কে ডাকা হবে এবং তিনি প্রয়োজনীয় সেবা পাবেন। যদি কোনো কারণে সেবা গ্রহীতা অনলাইন অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট নিতে না পারেন তাহলে সরাসরি হেল্প ডেস্কে এসে কিওস্ক মেশিনে নিউ অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট লেখাটিতে ক্লিক করে মোবাইল নাম্বারটি লিখে কী ধরনের সেবা গ্রহণ করতে চান তা নির্বাচন করলেই কিওস্ক মেশিন থেকে টোকেন পাওয়া যাবে। এছাড়াও সেবাগ্রহীতা হটলাইন নাম্বার 01550777777 ফোন করে হেল্প ডেস্ক এক্সিকিউটিভের সাহায্য নিয়ে অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট নিতে পারবেন।
নবায়নযোগ্য জ্বালানির অন্যতম সম্ভাবনাময় উৎস হচ্ছে সৌরশক্তি। বিদ্যুৎ উৎপাদন সহ সৌরশক্তির নানাবিধ ব্যবহার রয়েছে। এগুলোর মধ্যে নেট মিটারিং স্কিমের আওতায় রুফটপ সোলার সিস্টেম স্থাপন একটি লাভজনক মডেল হিসেবে বিবেচিত হচ্ছে। এই বিজনেস মডেল ব্যবহার করে শিল্প এবং বাণিজ্যিক গ্রাহকগণ বিশেষভাবে উপকৃত হতে পারেন। কিন্তু রুফটপ সোলার সিস্টেমের সঠিক বাস্তবায়নের জন্য উদ্যোক্তা, বিনিয়োগকারী এবং অন্যান্য স্টেক হোল্ডারদের রুফটপ সোলার প্রকল্প এবং এর সুফল সম্পর্কে সুস্পষ্ট ধারণা থাকা প্রয়োজন। এই পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে নেট মিটার রুফটপ সোলার প্রকল্প বাস্তবায়নের সকল তথ্য উপাত্ত সরবরাহ করতে সেডায় আমরা ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্ক স্থাপন করেছি। আমরা আশা করছি ভবিষ্যতে এই হেল্প ডেস্ক থেকে অন্যান্য নবায়নযোগ্য উৎস সম্পর্কিত প্রয়োজনীয় তথ্য উপাত্ত আমরা সরবরাহ করতে পারব।
ন্যাশনাল সোলার হেল্প ডেস্ক রুফটপ সোলার স্থাপনে আপনাকে সর্বোচ্চ সহায়তা দেওয়ার জন্য দৃঢ় প্রতিজ্ঞ। আসুন হেল্প ডেস্কের সহায়তা গ্রহণ করে সৌর বিদ্যুৎ স্থাপনের মাধ্যমে দেশকে আরো সমৃদ্ধ করি।
The video is in Bengali. English subtitles will be added soon. Now, I would like to request our special guest, Mr. M.D. Habibur Rahman, Secretary, Power Division, Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, to kindly share his views.
Thank you, respected chairperson of today's inaugural session, Mr. Muhammad Alauddin, Chairman SREDA, Mr. Satyajit Karmaka, Chairman BPERC, Ms. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, German Embassy, and my dear colleagues from SREDA, from different organizations of the Power Division, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all of you. I'm very delighted to be here at the inaugural session of this help desk that we have established, that will keep on providing services to many citizenry who have some interest in renewable energy, solar system, and especially the rooftop solar system that now we are trying to popularize. So there has been long-standing demand from the people to establish such a help desk, and in lack of such a help desk, every day I used to receive a lot of phone calls regarding if we want to establish a solar rooftop, what can we do, where can we get the assistance, who can tell us how we can go about the installation of solar rooftop in our premises. So, and all other senior officials in the power division, SREDA, are receiving this kind of phone calls. So we thought, and fortunately, as always, GIZ and German Embassy kindly provide us the kind of assistance that is necessary to establish such a help desk. So, and I am also very privileged and fortunate to be the first user of this help desk today, this morning. So I believe that from now on, this help desk will be very useful. It will, and we will take SREDA with the help of GIZ and others will take necessary steps so that people at large know about this help desk, so that they can come to get the benefits of the help desk. Because of the pandemic situation, if the people cannot come, so I think we also can think of providing them services by mobile phone, by emails, and all other facilities, as long as the COVID pandemic situation prevails. Thereafter, probably more and more, we will be expecting more and more people coming to get the services. So I have another very urgent meeting to catch. So with this, I want to thank you, Sreda, Madabbiranam, Karen from GIZ and other colleagues for their effort to establish such a fantastic and time-befitting initiative, the help desk. I wish every success of the help desk, and we from the Power Division will do whatever is necessary to see that this help desk initiative becomes a grand success. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Honorable State Minister, Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources has joined virtually. Secretary, Power Division will leave now to attend Cabinet meeting. I would like to invite Ms. Salima Jahan, Member, Renewable Energy, Sreda, to deliver her welcome remarks.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to you all. Chief guest of this inauguration event, Honorable State Minister of the Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, Mr. Nazrul Hamid MP, sir is virtually connected with us. Special guests, Mr. Satyajit Kumar, Chairman, Secretary to the Government of Bangladesh, BEPRC, Ms. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, German Embassy, Bangladesh, Chairperson of the event, Mr. Muhammad Alauddin, Chairman and Additional Secretary to the Government of Bangladesh, Sreda, colleagues from public and private sectors, development agencies and media. It's my pleasure to be here this morning to welcome you all in the inauguration event of National Solar Help Desk, Sreda. Net metering is one of the approaches designed to encourage grid-connected small-scale renewable energy solutions by allowing utility consumers to generate their electricity from solar or any other renewable energy sources and export the excess electricity after own consumption. Realizing its importance, the government of Bangladesh has published net metering guideline in 2018 to inspire industrial, government, commercial, and residential building owners to adopt rooftop solar system with net metering. As of now, 1,431 rooftop solar systems have been installed across the country with net metering, which produces 25.04 megawatt peak electricity. To further promote solar system, that is net energy metering system or program, Sreda has established National Solar Help Desk with the technical support of Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency Program REAP2 implemented by GIZ Bangladesh. The initial establishment of National Solar Help Desk at Sreda has been supported. Service areas that will be covered by National Solar Help Desk are initial remote assessment of rooftop solar project site, net metering application process, technical information including BDS standards for rooftop solar equipment and accessories, financing information as available at public and private sector, relevant policies, acts and guidelines, relevant public notices, circulars, and updates, the latest information on the development of rooftop solar, approved product lists for rooftop solar and rooftop solar projects. However, Sreda eventually envisions to develop National Solar Help Desk as one-stop service center for all renewable energy technologies available in Bangladesh. Let's work together to make renewable energy a great contributor to the national energy mix and thereby lead the country towards sustainable energy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Salama Jahan, Member Renewable Energy Sreda, for your welcome address and the informative overview of National Solar Help Desk that you have just shared with us. Distinguished audience, now it's time to hear a few words from our respected dignitaries. Now I would like to request one of our special guests, Ms. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, German Embassy, to give her speech.
Thank you. Dear State Minister of the Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, Mr. Nasrul Hamid. Secretary unfortunately has left, but we have listened to him closely. Thank you also again for his remarks. Dear Chairman, Bangladesh Energy and Power Research Council, Mr. Shahjahid Kamaka. And of course, chair of today's event, Mr. Mohamed Alauddin, Chairman SREDA, members of SREDA, colleagues from GIZ, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, guests. Yeah, it's my pleasure really to be here on this event to mark the inauguration of the National Solar Help Desk. And being here at the office of SREDA is just such a great moment for us also in development cooperation. I think the development of Bangladesh, of course, is worldwide acknowledged, and where it's really visible is in the energy sector. It's so impressive how far has Bangladesh come in the last years. And SREDA is one of the outputs of this. It's just such a huge achievement. And now Bangladesh being on the track of being more on the track of sustainable energies, I think that is also a really impressive development. Only 5 years after Bangladesh has introduced the renewable energy policy in 2009, the government has actually established this authority. And the idea, as SREDA, is to support and promote the use of renewable energy and energy efficiency in Bangladesh. And I'm really proud to say that Germany has been here from the beginning of SREDA and supported SREDA from the start through our implementing agency, GIZ, who is also here. It makes me really proud to be a part of this development. And even today, we are here launching a National Solar Help Desk. I think this is a huge milestone that SREDA has achieved on its way to become the authority on renewable energy and energy efficiency. And also the authority that sets the agenda for renewables, that SREDA guides policymakers and that supports producers and consumers. So the National Solar Help Desk will guide companies and individuals to set up PV system. It will be a platform of knowledge and capacity building, and it will contribute hugely to the advancement of solar development in Bangladesh. So we all know the constraints that Bangladesh faces vis-a-vis the development of solar. So mostly the scarcity of land. But the more, I think it's really admirable what Bangladesh is achieving despite all those constraints. So just doing what is possible. And we have seen actually what is possible by the introduction of the net metering scheme that has increased the use of rooftop solar already by far. And there are many rooftops still I can see out here, so the potential is huge. And Bangladesh is creative and new technologies keep being developed. Again, I'm really proud that Germany has the opportunity to be a part of this, to accompany Bangladesh on its transition towards sustainable renewable energies. And even stronger as part of the Team Europe initiative on green energy. So where the whole Team Europe is actually there to support Bangladesh, to create a favorable market for renewable energies, to develop modern grid infrastructure, and to also work together with Bangladesh on all obstacles that hamper the development of renewable energies in Bangladesh. So the National Solar Help Desk is a big step towards this direction. And I would like to thank everyone who has worked on this, who has contributed really with a great dedication to make this national support facility possible. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be here today and be part of this special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, Germany Embassy, for your speech. Now I would like to request our special guest, Mr. Satyajit Karmakar, Chairman, Secretary, Bangladesh Energy and Power Research Council, to kindly share a few remarks.
Chief guest of the launching event, Mr. Nasrullah Hamid MP, Honorable State Minister, Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources. Special guest of the event, Mr. Habibur Rahman, Secretary Power Division, though he has left to attend a urgent meeting. Mrs. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, German Embassy. Today's chair of the workshop, Mr. Mohammad Alauddin, Chairman SREDA. My fellow colleagues from Ministry of Power, Energy, Mineral Resources, representatives from other government agencies, academicians, development partners, especially GIZ, and guests from print and electronic media. Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. As the month of mourning is going on, I would like to recall the father of the nation with due reverence, who along with almost all of his family members was brutally murdered on 15th August 1975. As a leader with profound foresight, he envisaged an economically and socially developed Bangladesh, self-sufficient in all respect. Although he is no more with us, and with his invincible spirit, we are striding towards the desired destination to fulfill the dream of Bangabandhu, the founder of Bangladesh. And today it is indeed a place for me to attend one of the milestone events of our energy and power sector. On behalf of Bangladesh Energy, Power and Research Council, let me congratulate the organizer of SREDA and associate agencies to initiate an innovative platform of one-stop service, National Solar Help Desk, for the promotion of renewable energy across the country. Indeed, it is a very timely and appropriate initiative to provide diversified services to the people of the industries, investors, and consumers during this pandemic. Distinguished guests, over the past 5 decades, Bangladesh has transformed itself from being an economic basket case to one of the fastest growing economies in the world. And to maintain such the economic growth, the power and energy sector played a vital role from the beginning. Government of Bangladesh has aimed to achieve 100% access to electricity for its people by 2021. However, due to possible scarcity of conventional fossil fuel sources in the future, Government of Bangladesh has emphasized to diversify the electricity generation from renewable resources. This will not only reduce the pressure on conventional fossil fuels, but also will reduce the effects of climate change as well as greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, implementing sustainable development goals is one of the priorities of the government, as this is an international commitment for the government. Putting emphasis on renewable energy will help to achieve SDG 7 by ensuring clean and affordable energy. Among the renewable energy options, solar energy by far has offered the most prominent potential considering the geographical location of Bangladesh. But as it is relatively a new technology, mass people may face hurdles to implement such system in their premises. A one-stop service like National Solar Help Desk would help mass people to answer all their queries related to the solar energy. Distinguished participants, I am glad to share you that the news that our organization BEPRC has focused on research and development in the energy and power sector through innovation, incubation, and entrepreneurship since its inception. As of today, BEPRC has supported several renewable energy and energy efficiency projects, and I reckon BEPRC and SREDA can be a good partner in this regard to to make the customized technological solution to renewable energy for the public benefits. Ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe the scope of National Solar Help Desk will encompass all renewable energy solution in the future, and this one-stop service will be the source of trust and reliance to garner necessary information and technical support to the relevant stakeholders. With these few words, I thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Satyajit Karmakar, Chairman, Secretary, Bangladesh Energy and Power Research Council, for the speech. The time we were all waiting for has finally arrived. We will now hear from our honorable chief guest. Dear audience, now it is my privilege to request the respected chief guest of this workshop, Mr. Nosrul Hamid MP, Honorable State Minister, Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, to kindly deliver his address.
Thank you, Chair of today's event, Mr. Mohammad Alauddin, Chairman of SEDA, Secretary of Power Division, who just left, finished his speech, Mr. Mohammad Habib Rahman, the Chairman, Bangladesh Energy and Research Council, Mr. Satyajit Karmakar, Head of Development Cooperation, German Embassy, Ms. Karen Bloom, colleagues from SHEDA and ZIZ, representatives from various government agencies, private sector, civil societies, and development partners and media. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and good afternoon to you all. I'm delighted to be here with you at this time befitting inauguration event for the National Solar Help Desk, organized by SHREDA in collaboration with ZIZ. First, I would like to recall the tragedy of this month back in 1975, when our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was martyred along with most of his family members. We pray for the departed souls. Let me touch upon a few issues. You do know that Bangladesh is an emerging economy with sustained economic growth for last decade and has achieved the status of middle-income country. Energy is the prime mover of an economy and to reach the status of developing country by 2041. Bangladesh will still require a sufficient and sustainable supply of energy. While on the verge of achieving universal access to electricity, uninterrupted power supply is also on the horizon. Under auspicious leadership of Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister of Bangladesh, and winner of the Champions of the Earth due to her bold initiative towards climate change, Bangladesh government is sincerely considering diversifying the electricity generation from conventional fuels to more towards renewable sources. This transition is also important for our energy security and economic efficiency. Bangladesh enjoys good amount of sunshine all the year round, and the use of solar energy will continue to grow while the cost is declining. Net metering is one of the innovative approaches designed to incentive renewable electricity generation by allowing consumers to export the excess electricity to the grid after own consumptions. Back in 2018, Government of Bangladesh introduced the net metering policy, which was later updated to include OPEX model to bring more private sector on board. However, access to information has been one of the major barriers for scaling up rooftop solar and other net metering applications. The establishment of National Solar Help Desk by SHREDA will support the roll out of the rooftop solar and other renewable energies application through this one-stop service center. Following the vision of Digital Bangladesh, the service desk will have a regularly updated online portal to enable the consumer to easily access all relevant documents and forms remotely for additional information or customized needs. Consumer will have options for virtual or physical meetings with help desk representatives. This is indeed a time-demanded initiative of SHREDA, for which Chairman SHREDA and his team deserve appreciations. I would like to thank German government for supporting this initiative and constantly being with us in providing expert technical support through ZIZ to the renewable energy sector. Esteemed audience, Bangladesh is now on a journey towards economic prosperity and human development. under leadership of Bangabandhu's daughter Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh envisions to set unique example of sustainable development among other emerging economies, which our father of the nation dreamed 50 years back as Golden Bengal. We are proud that we are constantly progressing to our destination with this kind of initiatives. Thank you for inviting me at this inauguration event. Jai Bangla, Jai Bangabandhu.
Thank you, Mr. Nosrul Hamid, MP, Honorable State Minister, for your inspiring speech. Now, I would like to request the chair of this inauguration ceremony, Mr. Muhammad Alauddin, respected chairman of SREDA, to share his concluding remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest of this inaugural event, Mr. Nosrul Hamid MP, the State Minister for Power, Energy and Mineral Resources. A special guest of this event, Ms. Karen Bloom, Head of Development Cooperation, Embassy of the Federal Republic of Germany, Mr. Satyajit Karmakar, Chairman, Bangladesh Energy and Power Research Council, Honorable Power Secretary, Mr. Habibur Rahman, who just left us after providing his initial speech, colleagues from public and private sectors, development agencies, friends from media, distinguished audience, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all. So let me at the very outset, we pay our profound respect for the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who actually laid the foundation of Bangladesh's energy security. And following in the footsteps of father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, power and energy sector has made emerging success. And also, one of her vision is to develop Bangladesh in a sustainable way. And when it comes to energy, basically sustainable energy is energy efficiency plus renewable energy. This is how I understand sustainable energy. And SREDA is working to promote renewable energy and energy efficiency, the twin pillars of sustainable energy. And also, to escalate the share of renewable energy in the power mix, we have to provide the stakeholders with useful information and also try to solve the challenges they face in setting the power plants with renewables from renewable sources. And also, credit goes to the Honorable Prime Minister. Most of you might not be aware of that. In 2011, when she came to power, she amended the Constitution of Bangladesh and inserted a new article is called 18A, wherein it is clearly stated that we have to protect the environment. So this is basically it is implicit in this article that we have to go for renewable energy and energy efficiency. Without that, you can't conserve your environment. And also from SREDA, we are working to find out the business cases. Until and unless you find out the business case, really it is challenging job to say expansion of renewable energy. Fortunately, after my joining at SREDA, we have found out one business case, that is the rooftop solar. You see, as we have calculated here, the tariff for industrial and commercial consumers is about 9 to even more than 10 taka. But once you set up solar power plants on your roofs or empty spaces available in your premises, the cost is 3.25 taka. And if you do it with even take money from the financial organizations, still it is less than 4 taka. So here is a clear business case. Now it is our job to provide the entrepreneurs, the stakeholders with sufficient information. That's why basically we have, with the help of GIZ, we have set up this help desk, and we believe in the days to come, it will be a full-fledged help desk, not only to provide information and data for solar, it will act as a general and umbrella desk to provide all the data and information for all the renewable energy sources. And it is fully in line with the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of digital Bangladesh. We are not encouraging the people to come over here and take the information. We rather encourage the people to take all the information available using the online portals and also online sources. To come over here, I believe it should be the last resort. Otherwise, we encourage the people taking into consideration the pandemic condition, so to take their services online. So I just, with this note, I would like to thank the SEDA team and GIZ team who basically worked hard to make this event happen. And also, I would like to thank the audience who have taken the pain to come over here and also who are connected with us online. And my deep respect goes to the Honorable State Minister, who is basically constantly guiding us. And also he has special soft corner for SEDA. Once I approached him just 2 days ago, sir, you have to remain. He says that, okay, I will be with you. Sir, once again, please accept our heartfelt thanks. And also, I believe we are observing the health guidelines of the health ministry. That's why we cannot accommodate, although we aspire to lot many people in the end. And also, I believe much more knowledgeable personalities are here. They deserve to sit here really. But to maintain the COVID, and my good friend, Power Cell DJ Mohammed Hussain, he is also a very knowledgeable person. So, but considering all the constraints, we cannot make room for everyone to make their speech. Had it been possible, we would be rather benefited from their speeches and suggestions. So with this, thank you so much. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, Bangladesh Chiranjeevi Hok.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Alauddin, Chairman, SREDA, sir, for your delightful closing remarks. The journey starts here towards a new beginning, towards more prosperous Bangladesh, and we look forward to having everyone's support toward the path. We believe our collective effort will lead the way to achieve our national target of renewable energy. Thank you all again for your kind and valuable presence. Ladies and gentlemen, lunchbox is outside. Please collect the lunchbox. Thank you for being with us.